It's your boy Mike. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. Now, there has been some interesting updates on the Purunga Dragon Ball campaign, and I figured I'd go ahead and make a second video talking about it. But let's go ahead and hop into the thing that everybody always asks at the start. How do you get every single Dragon Ball? So if we go over here and see, the set is always going to be the same exact missions. So keep that in mind. When I tell you right now that these are the missions for the Dragon Balls, it does not matter what week you get these Dragon Balls for. They will be the same exact. As we can see here, set 1 or week 1 is going to be the same exact as week 5 or set 5. It will not matter at any single point what the missions are. They will always be the same at every single week. So let's get that one out the way. Now, to get every single Dragon Ball, you need to do the following. To get the 1-star Dragon Ball, you want to go ahead and complete the Turtle School Intensive Training. If you go onto the Growth section of the Events tab, you'll be able to find it. Then, to get the 2nd or 2-star Dragon Ball, you can go ahead and go to the Whis God Level Intensive Training event. To get the 3-star Dragon Ball, you want to go ahead and consume 50 stamina. To get the 4th Dragon Ball, you want to consume 100 stamina. To get the 5th, you consume 150. To get the 6th, you get 200 stamina. And once you complete any 5 stages that do not include Ultimate Clash or the World's Tournament, you will be able to get the 7th Dragon Ball. Every single one of the Dragon Balls will reset weekly, as in the missions will have like the next set drop every single week. So if we check here, the 28th is when it dropped last week. Then it's going to drop tomorrow on the 4th, at the time of recording this, of course. Then the 11th, then the 18th, and finally the 25th at 6 p.m. PDT. So again, just keep those in mind. Now, the other thing that is very interesting that I kind of wanted to make an update about is I feel like I gave a little bit of like, the more I thought about it, the more I kind of updated what wishes I believe you should get. So let's start with that next. There are all of these that you are able to obtain with the Dragon Balls, and all of them will give the rewards on the right. So the thing that Purunga says on the left will give the reward on the right. If you want new allies, you get the redstone. If you perform summons in a celebratory summon, they'll give you 3 of the tickets. If you want more dragon stones, they'll give you 3. If you want to power up super attacks, they give you 7 elder kais. If you want to get the limited event keys, they'll give you 3. If you want to strengthen allies, they'll give you 6 of the large skill orbs, 12 of the medium, and 20 of the small. And then finally, if you want as well to get EX skill orbs, they'll give you 3 of the treasure items. Now, what I originally said was to get the first 3, the new allies, the celebratory summons, and the dragon stones. As I've kind of given it more thought, I think that this probably is not the best idea now that I think about it. So if I had to now give what I think would probably be the best, it would be the redstone. And if you haven't already, I made a redstone guide on what you should watch, or not what you should watch, what you should get with the redstones. But to kind of sum it up, it's just the super easy 8 characters. And on top of that, I do think that it mainly is just up to you at that point. I don't really recommend getting the celebratory summons tickets anymore. If you want, you can get the dragon stones, just because it's more dragon stones. Who doesn't want more? And at the end, you'll basically be able to get 15 if you just wish for it 15 times. But I do now think that getting the keys is actually one of the better ones, because if you think about it, by just getting and wishing for it twice, you are able to get just a insane amount of link level ups for all 7 or 6 units on your team, right? So to get the limited event keys, I think is probably the second best thing. And then after that point, it's mainly what you want. If you want to continue doing the link orbs, I would get the link orbs. If you want to get the elder kais, get the elder kais. If you want to just save up dragon stones for the next summons, get the dragon stones. But no matter what, I think number one, you should definitely get the redstone just to get a lot of those super easy A characters. The second one should get the link keys, because you're going to get guaranteed link ups just after summoning the keys twice. And then the third one can either be the link orbs, the elder kais, or the dragon stones, but don't get the tickets anymore. Also, I just wanted to pause really quickly and say, hey, if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to subscribe. It really does help out the channel a lot, and I do appreciate every single one of you guys. And we are so close to 2K, but let's talk about the last point, right? If we go ahead and look here, this is going to be all the official dates as well for every single one. So like I was talking about earlier with this, to just kind of condense it and put it into one singular post, because I'm going to go ahead and link this afterwards. Thank you as always, Amber, for this little graphic, of course. So right here we can see the 29th is when the first one dropped, the 5th is when the second one is going to drop, the 12th is when the third one is going to drop, the 19th is when the fourth one is going to drop, and the 26th is when the final set is going to drop. Last but not least, don't forget that this will end on the 2nd of October. So make sure you get it done by then, and to just try to do it every single week. This is not that hard to do, and you'll notice that a lot of these missions you are able to just do all at once. If you do the Turtle School intensive training and the Whis, you'll most likely just get all 4 of these Dragon Balls just back to back. And then if you do the Dokkan events, just trying to get the brand new units, just Dokkan Awakened, of course, or you just started grinding some of the ones that you think are going to be usable in the future, you'll clear all of these afterwards. Another one that I really recommend if you, for whatever reason, are having a hard time consuming 200 stamina as well, is the new B-Pan event upgrade that has happened. Wait, no, this is the 6th year anniversary one, sorry about that. The B-Pan upgraded one, because they made it to where that it is 40 stamina as well, and then you'll also just get a whole bunch of dragon stones just by doing it too. So doing basically all of the growth events is just what I really recommend, or just doing the Dokkan events, because that's what it's going to just burn through all the stamina the fastest, and you'll be able to complete these missions super duper quick, right? But that should be everything, I believe. Is there anything else that I'm missing before we go ahead and stop? Yeah, so these were like the hints for them, but again, I already showed how to complete them. Train under Master Roshi's at the training, or the Master Roshi event. The training under Whis is just the Whis event that's inside of both of them are in the growth tab. Participate in a lot of events, even more, and enjoy the events to the fullest. It's just 50, 100, 150, and 200 stamina, and collect 5 stars from the goals is just completing 5 events. It doesn't matter which ones, right? Now, again, that is all of this stuff that you need to know about the Purunga Dragon Ball campaign, or the Purunga Dragon Balls. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.